Welcome to this MyCap tutorial. In this video, we'll guide you through the steps to enable MyCap for your traditional RedCap project and configure MyCap tasks. MyCap is best suited for projects that require elements of remote participation, frequent or recurring data collection, active task or mobile sensing activities, or the need for bidirectional messaging with participants. Once you know your project is a good fit for MyCap, get started by opening the project setup page within your RedCap project. Find Main Project Settings where you'll see the options to enable surveys in the project, whether the project will be used with longitudinal data collection, and the option to enable MyCap. Click Enable to enable MyCap on your project. Note that some institutions may require the RedCap administrator to approve your request to enable MyCap on your project after you've pressed Enable. Once MyCap is enabled, you will see a new MyCap App Settings section on the Project Setup page and a MyCap Participant Management section under Data Collection. The next step is to go to the Online Designer, create your instruments, and enable them for MyCap. You'll notice the first instrument in your project cannot be enabled for MyCap, as this instrument creates the participant record, which is required before a participant can join your project in MyCap. Because MyCap has been enabled on your project, new fields have been added to the first instrument. These fields should not be deleted as they collect important information from MyCap. These fields include the install date, which records when a participant joins your project, the participant's time zone, and the MyCap participant code, which links the participant's data from the app with their RedCap record. From the Online Designer, you can enable instruments to be MyCap tasks that participants complete in their MyCap app. Simply select Enable as MyCap task for any instrument to get started. Once you have enabled your instrument for MyCap, you can configure the task settings, which include task title, where you can specify a unique task title to be displayed in MyCap instead of the instrument name, question presentation, where you can choose whether all questions are presented on one screen or one question per page, card display, where you can choose to use MyCap's chart option, and any optional settings such as save and complete later or instruction steps, where you can add custom steps to guide participants on how to complete the task. Additionally, you'll configure the scheduling options. Here you can set the schedule relative to a specific event, such as the participant's install date or the baseline date if enabled. You can also define the frequency of the task. Tasks can be scheduled as one time, infinitely, so the task can be completed multiple times, on a repeating daily, weekly, or monthly schedule, or fixed on specific days. You can set a delay for the task to appear after a certain number of days. You can also specify when a task should stop repeating. You can combine conditions, such as after the task has been completed one time or after 3 days, whichever occurs first. Once you have completed your setup, click Save Changes. MyCap supports active tasks that are designed to collect data directly from the participant's mobile device sensors. You can select a predefined motor, fitness, or cognitive active task from the tasks adapted from Research Kit or Mobile Toolbox. To add an active task, navigate to the Online Designer page and click Import Active Task. You can then name your task and import the task into your project. After finalizing the MyCap settings for all instruments, be sure to click the Publish New MyCap Version button to push your changes to the app. The version number automatically increases by 1 each time a new version is published. That's it! You have successfully enabled and configured MyCap for your RedCap project. You can watch other videos to learn more. Visit the MyCap website to access more resources, or reach out to your local RedCap administrator, which you can look up on the RedCap website shown here.